I'm with Gary at EXIT Realty, and we're talking about the Faces of Ingham County. First of all, I have to say, I've been able to meet some awesome people from our community and the surrounding communities on this segment, and I have to know a little bit more about it, and people maybe at home that are wondering, okay, how do I nominate someone? I know someone awesome. I want someone to be on this. How do they do that?
Well, I mean, the Faces of is a national effort. We're trying to just profile what makes our local community great, and we're trying to do it one smiling face at a time. And so it's been a great project for us to work on. People have been very positive about it. And the easiest way to nominate someone is just go to the website, and there's a button that says nominate. And all you have to do is put in their name and their email address and give us a few facts about that person. And then that gets sent in to us, and then we will send somebody out from our office, to interview that person and get their picture. And then we'll publish that on the site and then bring them in here to chat with you.
And Gary, do they have to check a bunch of boxes, like they have to own a business or they have to be a senior in high school? Is it something that they have to have all these boxes, or it's just the everyday person next door?
It could be they could check any box, right?
Yeah.
We have many, many categories, and if someone gets nominated and they don't fit one of the categories, we'll make up a new category. Because there's no rules that say we can only have so many business people or so many restaurant people. We can do whatever we'd like, and if someone makes your life better and you think they should be featured, we want to feature them. It's not meant to be kind of a who's list. It's meant to be, leaders, but also people who are just every day going out of their way to make Ingham County a great place to live and work.
Yeah, and we've met some really cool people over the past several months. And talk to me a little bit about the idea behind it. What sparked your interest in doing this and highlighting these people in our community?
Well, we came across this campaign just in working with other people in the real estate industry. It was actually started by somebody who was in real estate down in Atlanta, Georgia, and now there are, at last count, a little over 200 partner sites like ours. And so if you were to just type in on your browser the faces of any community, you'll find a similar program in a bunch of other cities. And so we're the only one in the mid-Michigan area. There are a few others in the state, and we've looked at their sites and we've learned from them as well. But it's really, every site is unique because the composition of the people in that community is unique. But we've been very happy with the response so far. People enjoy being featured. People love reading about other people. And so we're seeing a lot of hits on the website, and it's doing exactly what we thought that it could do, which is to bring a little positivity into our daily lives.
And it does just that. It's so fun to go on the website and read a little bit about people in our community. If you were to pinpoint one of your favorite parts of starting this campaign and meeting all these great people and talking to them, what would be your favorite part?
Well, so far what has been very interesting is we post these interviews on a bunch of different social media sites. And it's fun to watch the comments that people put on the stories, and it's really fun to learn about the ripples that people have. And I would say if we look back, and we've had very good response to our interviews, but one of our folks that we interviewed was Dennis Howe, and he's a teacher in this area, and he taught for over 40 years. He has a very small Facebook following because he's just not very active, right, in social media. But his interview so far has had the most likes and shares and comments. And it's really interesting because he's teaching the children, or before he retired, he's teaching the children of people that he taught, decades earlier. And to see the impact that he's had on so many people, it's very refreshing, and it fills us with a lot of joy. And we're seeing that with everybody that gets interviewed. It's fun to just read the comments of people who are given the attaboys, and you do realize these people, they are touching lives. They are making a difference among other people.
Absolutely. So if we know someone that fits that bill that you just said, they touched a lot of people and they've just been a really great person in our community, how do we go about nominating them one more time before I let you go?
Sure. They can go to the website, Faces of Ingham County, and there's a nominate button where they fill in just a few things, their name and email, and the person they're nominating and their email address, and just a few words about that person, and then we go out and we hunt that person down and interview them. If anyone has someone they want to, that's the best way and the easiest way, because then they're in kind of the system. if someone tells me on the street, hey, nominate somebody, then I have to remember and go find them. But it's just best if it comes through the site. That's the easiest way.
All right, Gary. Well, this has been a very successful campaign, and thank you for having us out all the time to talk to these great people in our community. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love our partnership with Channel 10, and we're really glad that we're able to get these stories out there.
Yes, us as well. Thanks for your time.
You bet.
All right, stick around. Studio 10 continues after this.